so low, so that is very important. Now, in comes the mouse hole. This thing is an absolute terror. I do not have any good switches to this thing anymore now that my King Gambit's dead. And I'm in trouble. If this thing starts tidying up, I'm going to be in big trouble. So I'm thinking, let's try and weaken this thing, try and go for the Dark Pulse. He goes for the population one and he misses, which is insanely lucky on my end. So I go for the Dark Pulse, I get it off. That is a clean 2 KO on the mouse, which is very, very ideal. Now, I had a little bit of talk with Brandon after the battle. It turns out he was actually not wide lens. And that actually ends up mattering because he misses another population bomb. So I get let off the hook big time this battle, and Mousehole, despite being such a massive threat to my team, crit did not matter unfortunately, but despite Mousehole being such a massive threat to my team, it still goes down without a KO, which is crazy. So very, very lucky on my end there. Once again, Brendan, I do apologize.
Oh, this is bad, man. This is super, super bad. So, I think I just lost to this thing. I think I just lost to this thing. Yeah, let's go for this thing. I don't know what I can do now. This withdraw. Expect me to be bulky. Expect me to be bulky. I'm fucked. I'm fucked, guys. I think I'm fucked. Yeah. Worshipful gets another one. Great. Oh, man, this is tough. This is tough. So he's probably pointing low. What do we do now? There's not much I can do. There's not much I can do. I think that here I just Dragon Tail and there's nothing much I can do. It's so I lost this thing. Oh, that the Raiders once again.
I think this is what we do. I think we go out and shine A. I know you're scarfed. Click this play rough. And I think Serena died with Cinderace. Scarf Axis is much less scary. Okay, well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, I think we just win. There's no way this Keldeo can beat an Assault Vest Azumarill. I've seen it before. Been in this situation in UNPL. This is why I drafted this Azumarill. KO. Azu. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing you can do, buddy. I'm sorry to say.
So we are kind of going in this game raw. And he leads off with the Hazmat. We get the lead right with our Swampert. And let's go. Do I sub right now? That's the question. Do I sub right now? I'm actually gonna sub right now. Oh, what, dude? Giga Drain? Dude! Wow, Giga Drain Mug, dude. That is pretty sick. And I didn't know he was gonna run that much speed. Wow.
I don't want to change too much about the team because I feel like it was already pretty good. My gamble this time was not bringing the Dockstorm this time. This thing comes in. I got my designated counter to it. That could also be Trailblaze. Right, Cinderace gets Trailblaze. I assume they're gonna have it. Do I need Ceruledges at this point? I'm not sure that I do. Honestly. I feel like the flag is just so obvious. I'm not trying to knock. Okay, I go for Powerball. Oh, they missed! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry. I tried to make a play there, assuming that you would switch, and I get rid of their Choice Scarf.
I'll play. Yeah, we lose. Because I'm pretty sure we don't OHKO this thing. Pretty confident we don't OHKO this thing. And even if we do, we're going to put ourselves in range of Sucker Punch. So this is where our BHDL run ends. The only conceivable way we win this is if, one, we can OHKO, which I don't think we do. I'm pretty sure he's max defense. And Eviolite. Oh, okay. If he has Sucker Punch, we lose, though. Because we're not living a Sucker Punch, bro. We're just not. We're not living a Sucker Punch. We are not living a Sucker Punch. There's just no way. There's just no way. This is where our BHDL run ends, though. I really wish we could have went a little bit further than this. But hey, Inkay got a kill, though. That's what's up. Bro, he has Sucker Punch and we're going to lose to it. I've already accepted the terms and conditions. I've accepted this is where we are. Yep. GG's. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Just Not the PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with the finals for Season 7 of the BHDL, as well as the final game that is being played on Scarlet and Violet for the BHDL, because, excuse me, but starting in Season 8, we plan to play on champions, depending on, like, you know, the meta and how things shape out. And then, of course, eventually play on Gen 10. So, yeah, this is the final game for Scarlet and Violet on BHDL. That doesn't mean, you know, the Piedmont Triad Kickers will be playing other drafts on Scarlet and Violet. It's just, in this particular league, yeah, you probably won't see us playing Scarlet and Violet again. Today we are taking on Coach Zach Mander, who's the coach of the Canadian Ceruledges. We did play them in Week 3, where we unfortunately suffered a 3-0 defeat, but hopefully this time we can turn that result around and win our first BHDL championship. Because I do feel like, since I am one of the two coaches who has been here every single season, I feel like it'd be pretty, you know, a pretty nice narrative. If the Piedmont Triad Kickers can finally, you know, lift the trophy that we've been trying to get for the last 7 seasons. Mr. Zach Mander, just like I, did not make any changes to his team after the battle. So just like last time, his team consists of Zamazenta Crown, Deoxys Speed, Gliscor Hukentera, Ogerpon, Blastoise, Chi-Yu, Regidrago, Rotom, Terra Swalot, and Grand Bull. I've played in my career. I have played Zach twice in the same season 3 times, and every single time we play the second time, he always brings the exact same 6. He just changes the sets up. I feel like he'll do that again. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see Zamazenta, Deoxys, Terra Gliscor, who probably won't be Terra normal this time. And I kind of hate it because it can kind of be any Terra in this matchup, I feel like. We have the Ogerpon Cornerstone, the Blastoids. A lot of people think Blastoids won't come because of Ogerpon, but I'm telling you guys, Zach respects the fact that I can use webs. And he will bring Regidrago over Chi-Yu. It is his kill leader, and I know because, you know, Zach is my friend, so I know from talking to him outside of this, he doesn't like the damage on Scarf Chi-Yu, which it kind of wants to be in this game, but you also want to be Specs, but you can't be both, so pretty sure he just brings the Regidrago, because at least it can take hits from Ogerpon and Cinderace. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting him to bring. So to combat this team, I decided, first and foremost, since I didn't have a Regidrago to check last time, we're not going to make that mistake this time, so we're bringing Big Business Weezingowler, who was here last time, but it was fully defensive, instead of the max HP 4 attack, max speed F EV spread that I have today. We are Levitate for the ability, Payapa Berry for the item, Sassy Nature with Dazzling Gleam, Will-O-Wisp, Explosion, and Pain Split. My opponent's one Steel type is a fighting type, so Dazzling Gleam is just free into the entire team. Will-O-Wisp is mainly just in case I feel like I can catch Gliscor on a switch in. Explosion does 74% to Deoxys, and that matters, and I'll explain why later. Pain Split is here because it helps us stay healthy. Not to mention, we have 65 base HP, whereas Regidrago has 200. So we can take advantage of that. This guy is mainly just here to check the Regidrago, but the Payapa Berry Explosion could be important depending on some circumstances that I'll get into later. But yeah, that is Big Business the Weezing, mainly here to check Regidrago. Next on the team roster is a mon that did not come last time, but will come this time. The one, the only Turbo, the Goodra Hisui. He's rocking his Chople Berry. Gooey for the ability, because most of the ways if not all the ways my opponent can hit me super effectively are physical moves, so might as well use Gooey for speed control. 252 HP, 4 defense, 252 split F, Sassy Nature with Heavy Slam, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, and Dragon Tail. Until we know what the set is on Gliscor, we're just going to Dragon Tail it out. And if we're ever in front of Zamazenta, we're just going to hit Flamethrower, because Dragon Tail does not phase out subs, which kind of stinks. If they sub in front of us, we will break the sub, because Flamethrower does 30%. So sub into Flamethrower, that's 55% chip on that thing. And even if they don't sub, we're still doing 30% to them. What's funny, we actually can live a body press without the Chople Berry, if he's like max HP, max speed, for example. But low kick from Ogerpon always kills us, and I find that kind of funny because one is stab and the other one isn't, and the one that isn't is what kills us, but that's kind of funny to me. And speaking of Ogerpon, Heavy Slam always knocks her down to her sturdy, which is nice, and then Dragon Pulse, it should do 60 to 70 to his Regidrago, which is good chip because that means it can't Dragon Energy freely. And then if we're in front of a Deoxys, we just, it just depends, right? But this guy is mainly just here to help us chip things. Yeah, that's Turbo. Next on the team roster is my Terra captain and potential win con for the finals, the one, the only Mew, who's rocking his Lone Berry, synchronized for the ability. Terra goes 160 HP, 252 attack, 96 speed, so we're speed creeping the Regidrago because I don't think Chi-Yu is coming. We are Jolly Nature with Poltergeist, Triple Axle, Drain Punch, and Dragon Dance. We have the Lone Berry to account for T-Wave on the Deoxys. So where Terra goes to help deal with the Zamazenta, I just have to hope that he runs Behemoth Bash over Heavy Slam again, because if he does, at +1, we can actually outlast Zama with Drain Punch. And if Chi-Yu does come at +1, we just kill it with Drain Punch anyway. Triple Axle is good for the Ogerpon and the Regidrago. Poltergeist will one-shot the freaking Deoxys. Now, one thing I had to make up my mind on is if I wanted to run Poltergeist or Petal Blizzard, because Petal Blizzard at +1 can two-shot Blastoids, even if it's like fully defensive. However, last time I ran a Rendo Berry, which I found kind of annoying. And I mean, he could be Roar, he could be Yawn, so I figured for what it's worth, it was probably more important to be able to one-shot Deoxys, and then we can just chip Blastoids with other mons on the team, and then just beat it late game with Mew, because it's not like Blastoids can heal, and it's not like he has any Wish Passers either. So yeah, that is Mew. Next on the team roster is another mon that didn't come. This is my designated Zama check in the form of Just a Fish, the Alola who is rocking her Rocky Helmet, Regenerator for the ability, Max HP, Max Defense, Force Special Attack, Relaxed Nature with Scald, Alluring Voice, Wish, and Flip Turn. Since Goodra kind of has to, take hits to do its job, we have Wish, Flip Turn to help it stay healthy, because I do feel like Goodra has good it's good for the matchup. It just needs to stay healthy. We have Alluring Voice because it gives us a way to hit Regidrago while also allowing us to hit behind subs, since my opponent did run a sub strategy last time on one of his Pokemon. If Zama tries to body press us behind a sub, Alluring Voice does 8%, and then the Rocky Helmet chip is 17%. So basically, he touches us 3 times, he dies. And even at +6, he's not one-shotting us. So we're going to beat that freaking dog, that fraud dog, one way or another. We have Scald because none of the Pokemon that could take it want to take it. So yeah, that is Alola, mainly here to check, if not only. Its main function is just to be here to check Zama. Next on the team roster, we've been talking about Zach's kill leader, so let's talk about mine a little bit. Miss 20 kills. Pebbles, the Ogerpon Wellspring, who is rocking her Wellspring mask, Water Absorb for the ability, Max Attack, Force with F, Max Speed, Jolly Nature with Ivy, Cudgel, Hornleech, Play Rough, and Trailblaze. It was a toss-up between Trailblaze and Swords Dance, but I felt like for what it's worth, it was more important to have the speed control than to have the +2, because we can just chip things and then send in our Ogerpon late game and sweep. We just ran a move to hit everything. Play Rough is just here for the Regidrago, and then amongst everything else he has, we can just click Ivy, Cudgel, or Hornleech. Just really no specifics. I mean, I guess the Gliscor Terra can, impact the plays we make, but that's about it. But yeah, that is Ogerpon. Next on the team roster, last but not least, this guy was coming. He's the team mascot himself, so of course he's going to make an appearance in the finals. It's the one, the only, Soul the Cinderace. Who is rocking his Wide Lens, Libero for the ability, 252 attack, 72 defense, 184 speed, so we're speed creeping the Ogerpon. We're Jolly Nature with Power Ball, High Jump Kick, Quick Attack, and U-Turn. This is why the explosion on Weezing might matter. If we blow up on the freaking Deoxys, it'll put it in range of Quick Attack, but so does Ivy Cudgel from Ogerpon, so does freaking Heavy Slam from Goodra. So there's different ways for us to get that chip that we don't have to necessarily blow up Weezing, but that is an option. Because last time he T-waved me on the Sucker Punch. You're not doing that this time, buddy, because I'm not giving you the option. We have U-Turn for pivoting in and out, and then Powerball and High Jump Kick are literally the only attacking moves we need to hit everything. So we're just running the Wide Lens because we get good damage anyway, so crap. Let's just make sure we can't miss the move. So yeah, guys, that is my team. That is Cinderace. I think I said everything that needed to be said. Shout out to Lazy Boy for helping me with the team. Stayed up till 4:30 in the morning one night with me, and if you know Lazy, he does not stay up till he barely stays up past 10:30, let alone 4:30 in the morning. So shout out to him for that. And then shout out to everyone who's helped me along the way just to make it to the finals. So, shout out to Pokemaster88, always making himself available for mocks and stuff. Shout out to Twisted Games, Zach Mander for being around for they don't do mocks, but they do they'll conversate with you about the matchup, trust and believe, and they're pretty knowledgeable guys. Especially, I'm playing one of them in the finals right now, But yeah, just thank you. And in general, guys, I really hope this battle can be a banger. So without further ado, I think I've held you guys up long enough. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Mr. Zach Mander. Hopefully this battle is a banger. All right, everybody. We has brought, the exact same 6. So he brought Zamazenta, Ogerpon, Gliscor, Blastoise, Regidrago, and last but not least the Deoxys. The only difference between last time and this time, last time his Gliscor was Terra Normal and this time it's Terra Dark, which I'm assuming is because he figured I would probably run Terra. If he actually prepped for the Terra Ghost on Mew, good work to him. But good thing we have Drain Punch, because we can just punch that thing the moment it Terras, because you're definitely going to Terra in front of us. So in regards to what I think we could lead into this team, I feel like we can lead. I feel like the only bad lead is maybe, okay, we lead Cinderace, right? If they lead Gliscor, we just U-turn out, I think, into Weezing. Maybe? Yeah, let's leave Cinderace and take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Good thing we don't see the Chi-Yu here. That's really big for Mew. But let's see, because last time they led Ogerpon. Do you lead Ogerpon this time? You lead Gliscor this time. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is just U-turn into, okay. Okay. They have Protect. They have Protect. They have Protect. We could have just maybe hard swapped, and maybe I should have just led Ogerpon. That's also a thing. But we're gonna go out into Ogerpon though, because I know this thing isn't gonna hit us like crazy hard. Wait, are we currently a bug type? Oh wait, it doesn't. I forgot. This thing doesn't actually tell me that. Oh no, yes it does, right here. So we are a bug type at the moment. So, I think we still do what I said we were gonna do, which is just U-turn into Ogre. Hold up. What are the odds they just U-turn too? He knows we're a bug type. I'm gonna go into this in case he U-turns too. Now this might be a bad play, but does he EQ the bug type? Knock off. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. We're going to click Dragon Pulse here though. That is very unfortunate. We could have just went into Ogerpon then, but I didn't want to get facaded. So we know he has Protect and Knock Off, which should be obvious because it's Terra Dark. I'm assuming you have EQ, and your last move could be SD. It could be Facade anyway, because you don't necessarily need to be Terra Normal to run Facade. But we're going to just click Dragon Pulse here. The only thing that could maybe come in is Zama. In which case, I will regret not just clicking Flamethrower. But let's see, do we see Zama come in? Mr. G, that sounds like Blastoise actually. Okay, so we're gonna do some. I think we go into this, or do we go into Ogerpon? Because this thing could body press us, I guess. Let's go into Ogerpon and just see what they want to go for. Let's scout them. What they got this time? They click Yawn. Okay, we could have went out into Alola Mola. It is what it is, though. I think what we do is go out into Turbo. We just go out into Turbo. Because they're definitely gonna like what, flip turn here, I guess? Yep. Yep. We're not really making, I mean, I don't know how to look at this. We've chipped this thing, like we're not really making any progress yet. So this is definitely a slow moving finals. I don't want them. Okay, so let me see. Is Goodra actually like a goat in this game? I'm gonna go into this. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm gonna go into this because he hard swapped the last time, so I don't think he has U-turn. And if he does have U-turn, good job hiding it. If you do have U-turn, good job hiding it. That's all I can say. Okay, so now we don't have a high jump kick switch in, which we really love to see. So what is he, how much damage is this doing? Not enough. So we're gonna just go for, honestly, the freest click we have is, I mean, the freest click we have is Ivy Cudgel. So I think we just click, or do we want to Trailblaze, or do we want to Horn Leech? I mean, I think we just click Cudgel. and just see how much damage we're doing. Oh god. Ooh, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Oh, we're not dead, actually. We're not dead. We're not dead. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure we die. So they have... Because if Blastoids is helmet... what should we do here? Well, actually... I mean, do we just... click Play Rough, or do we click Horn Leech? I think we click Play Rough. Do we kill? Oh, so close, but yet so far. Knock off, it's gonna kill us. So we do lose our Ogerpon, but I feel like for what it's worth, getting this thing chipped is definitely big for us. Because if we remove this, then we don't have to worry about the whole whatchamacallit scenario, right? So we go into Cinderace and we're gonna just U-turn. So we lost our Pebbles. We lost our Pebbles, which really stinks, but the show must go on. We're gonna U-turn out. So who's coming in? Mr. G, so Blastoids, are you helmet? Ooh, your helmet is crap. We're gonna go out into Mew and just start clicking Dragon Dance. We know you have Yawn and not Roar. I mean, I guess you could have both on the same set. That's not completely impossible, but I really doubt it. So we're gonna Dragon Dance on this thing. We are going to Dragon Dance on this thing. What do you decide to do? They decide to click Yawn. I think we Dragon Dance again, because can you yawn after you've yawned? I don't think you can. So let's see what they decide to do. They're gonna go flip turn. Okay. Okay. We're in a pretty good position. God Bear, who's that? Okay. And this is where the Lumberry activates in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, you thought it was sweet in here, buddy, didn't you? Didn't you? Do we lose anything by clicking Terra here? Not really. I think we just Terra and click Drain Punch. We know we're going to be faster than this thing, and we know we're going to be doing decent damage to it too. As long as he's not like max defense. So how much damage are we doing? Pitiful damage, honestly, but it really depends on how much damage they do to us with whatever Behemoth Bash. How well do we take this? We take it pretty well. So we're gonna just Drain Punch again. We're just gonna Drain Punch again. We're just gonna Drain Punch again. Okay. That should keep us out of range of another one. And now we just Drain Punch again. So who's coming in? Blastoids, I'm taking it. Yeah, Mr. G. So we're gonna... Do we take Chip first, or do we get heal first? Okay, so we're gonna take like... Yeah. And now we're gonna just click Poltergeist. Please do not miss. Please do not miss. Okay, good. So they still don't know that we have Triple Axle. They still don't know we have Triple Axle. So Mew takes out Blastoids, which is good. For Cinderace at least. They have Reggie, Drago, Ogerpon, Deoxys, Zama, Brain Rot. We have to hope that we hit all three of our... If we hit all three of our triple axles, I'm pretty sure we kill this thing. Please, 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 please! There we go, Mew! There we go, Mew! That was so big! That was so big! Because that's his kill leader, bro. And we got rid of it. And honestly, I think, as long as we can beat Deoxys, Cinderace should be able to beat his other three Pokemon, bro. Might take some careful planning, but... Alright. Once again, or do we just click... I think we click Drain Punch here, actually. And get all our HP back. Please don't die to any one hit. Please don't die. Please don't die. You got this, Mew. You got this, Mew. Alright. We Drain Punch again. We Drain Punch again. That's good, Mew. That's 3 from you, I think. That's Reggie, Drago, Blastoise, and Ogerpon. Okay, that's 3 from you. And regardless, Zama loses to Alomomola. And Deoxys can get chipped by Goodra. So that's 3 from you. That's 3 from you. So here comes who the heck is Destroyar? Oh, this guy. Okay. We just have to hit Poltergeist. Come on, don't miss, don't miss. Ooh, you're dead to this. You are dead, you are dead, you are dead, you are dead. Oh my freaking goodness. Are we about to become the BHDL champions, bro? Are we about to become the BHDL champions, bro? Are we about to get a 6-0 sweep with Mew, first of all? Actually, yes. Literally nothing left can take on Mew. So, bro, that's going to be 6 kills for... Bro, this is so hype. This is so hype because everyone... Bro, let me tell y'all why I'm so hype about this, right? Everyone told me at the beginning of the season I shouldn't pick up Mew. They told me I shouldn't pick up Mew. People really told me I should... Well, let me rephrase that. People didn't actually say I shouldn't pick up Mew. What people told me I should do is make Ogerpon my Terra Captain over Mew. I always saw the vision with this Pokemon, so the fact that I'm about to win my first BHDL title with it, directly because of the same mon that everybody told me I should just get rid of, just shouldn't Terra, like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I knew, like, I always saw the vision with Mew. Mew's like one of my favorite Pokemon, so the fact that I could win this title with this set, with this mon, is so big. Bro, winning BHDL in general is big. Like, this was my first draft league. This is where it all started for me, man. And we're about to beat a guy who has... Okay, this dude has 9 draft championships. I have 3, but he has 9. He has 9. This dude has 9, bro. This dude has 9, and we just beat... Bro, we just beat one of the toughest possible opponents I could have ever asked for, given the circumstances. GG's to my opponent, Zachmander, man. It feels so good to finally be champion of the BHDL. It's been a long time coming. This is where I started, and hey, listen, to be the final champion of SV, a lot of emotions are going through me right now. A lot of emotions. So I'm gonna, do what I usually do with the post-com thing after the fact. So yeah, guys, please look forward to that. So stick around for that, please. Shout out to Lazy Boy. Thank you for helping me with the team building this week. And yeah, man, oh my goodness, this is such a good feeling. Yeah. Yeah, BRB, guys, BRB. And once again, GG's to my opponent, Zach.
Time to wake up, my friend.
What just happened?
You won. Congratulations, champion.
Thanks, Gladion. Great battle.
Dang, man. What a finals. What a finals. What a finals. Shout out to my opponent, Mr. Zachmander. I know normally for videos like this, when I get to this part of the video, I just have the MVP for the game or whatever. But seeing as I've brought the same 6 literally all 3 weeks of the playoffs, I feel like all these mons deserve their time in the spotlight, even though I will say, in my opinion, Mew is my playoffs MVP, because in quarterfinals we beat Abomination because of Focus Energy Ogerpon, but it's also because Mew set the reign for Ogerpon to come in and just go and get to business. And then in the freaking second game, our semis-finals, Mew helped us beat the kill leader Terapagos my opponent had, which is a really tough Pokemon to beat. And then in this matchup, we got 6 kills on Mew. So as far as I'm concerned, Mew is the playoffs MVP for the Piedmont Triad Kickers, right? But shout out to my opponent, Mr. Zach Mander, though, right? Fun match, fun game. And if I could have played and beaten anyone in the final, I'm very glad it was you, because I'm the one who invited this guy to the BHDL. So, okay, let me rephrase that. I told him about BHDL. Someone else invited him, but let's just ignore that, okay? But, like, I just love it when I see people come in and then just do good from the jump, because it just, yeah. Albeit, that shouldn't be a surprise. This guy literally has 9 draft championships. I have 4 now. We finally got number 4, and I'm glad number 4 was the BHDL because 4 is my favorite number, but this guy has 9 draft championships, so it honestly shouldn't be a surprise that he came in and did good, like, off gate. Which is why this game was kind of like big to him, because if he would have won this, it would have been his 10th. I know it's a pretty big milestone he wants to reach, because he is a friend of mine outside of draft. You'll get there one day, man. I know he's disappointed with the result, which I can understand, but you know, you had a solid season. You beat some BHDL tried and trues like DRVR, King Burra. You beat the 2-time champions, Raymond and Scorpion. And the Scorpion win is even bigger because if I'm being honest, like, bro, out of all the players I know, I do think that Scorpion is the best Scarlet and Violet player there is. And keep in mind, Zach, me and you both know a guy who has won 17 draft championships. I would still put Scorpion above that guy. Scorpion only participates in BHDL, but if he did other leagues, I'm pretty sure he would have a lot of championships under his belt at the moment. Like, he's just that good of a player, and you beat somebody like that. So, bro, all things considered, I know you wanted a closer match, but, you know, you still had a season to be proud of. Nothing to be ashamed of is what I'm trying to get at. Especially considering me and you got our teams completely, like, dunked on in the power rankings. My team was ranked 14th out of 16. Your team was ranked 13th out of 16. In the finals preview, they tried to say that we were, like, A-ranked teams. No, we were, like, bottom of B tier, almost. And to take teams like that and just take them to a finals and then to just perform well with them throughout the season, I feel like it's pretty impressive. Because, you know, a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on the power rankings, which, I mean, I feel like power rankings are fun, but they're definitely not the end-all, be-all. Like, if you know how to play Pokemon and you can see the vision with your team, you can do well with the team, you know? Especially considering, like, what's crazy, there's been times in BHDL where I've gotten, like, S-ranked teams. Don't even make playoffs. I get a B-ranked team. Take it to the finals. I think this has happened twice. Because I know in Season 1, well, we didn't make playoffs in Season 1. BHDL was the first draft. For those of y'all that don't know, BHDL was the first draft I ever did. This is where it all started for me. Like 3 years ago, which is why it really feels really good to finally win, because it's like this is the most important draft to my heart, if I'm being honest. Season 1, we didn't even make playoffs. It was our first draft, but we were almost bottom of the freaking table, so you know there's that. Season 2, we made it all the way to the finals, but we lost because of you know, some bad decisions. And then in seasons 3 and 4, you know, the season 2 run was kind of like in our head. We didn't let it show, like we didn't have an ego about it, but it was definitely in our head, and we got humbled. Now season 4 was definitely a hacks fest, but regardless, we got humbled. Season 5, we finally made it back to playoffs just to lose because of where's he at? You know, if you didn't just win me, if you didn't just help me win a BHDL championship, I would wake you up just to scream at you. But this guy missed a Powerball, and it basically meant we couldn't make semis. I don't know if we would have made finals, but we could have at least made semis had he just hit his freaking Powerball, right? I don't think anybody would deny that. Season 6, there was a technicality that kept me out of playoffs, but at the same time, I'm a commissioner. I should have been more attentive. It's my fault. I'm not trying to blame nobody else for that. So to finally make it back to the freaking finals after 5 seasons and to finally win it, yeah. Especially considering up till now, I was the only coach who has made it to a finals but didn't win a finals. I didn't like having that cloud over my head. And like I said, this draft is like the most important draft to me. So it's very, yeah, man, it means a lot to finally win it all. Because I'm a commissioner here, and on top of that, I just love the BHDL because it's one of the few drafts, if not the only draft. Well, no, let me not say that. It's definitely one of the few. There's a couple more, but I feel like this one does a better job of it than most, where even when the season is over, like the server isn't dead. I like drafts that have like a community feel to it, because I don't like it when I'm in a draft and it's like, oh, we play, GG's, never hear from them again. I don't like drafts like that. So I really do like the BHDL. It's, like I said, it's community based, and that's because, you know, BHDL was founded by Beardo and a Praetor 54. Shout out to them. And, you know, their project was later taken over by Scorpion, but since then, like, everything y'all have done has done a good job in fostering the community aspect of the BHDL. So shout out to Scorpion as well. You know, really good job as a league owner. Like, you guys really created a great league, and I'm very appreciative of this, because without Beardo in particular, I don't know if I ever would have gotten in the draft. Because BHDL was the door, you know, that opened for me pretty much. So thank you for that, man. Yeah, lost for words, because I never thought I'd actually be here. So because I don't want to hold the video up, and I do have a little, like, you know, slight thing I want to show you guys after this, I just want to take the time to shout out some people. So shout out to, I just shouted out Beardo, a Praetor, and Scorpion. Shout out to Lazy Boy once again for, you know, staying up with me until like 4:30 in the morning one night talking about the team. I really appreciate that. Shout out to Pokemaster88 for always being available for mocks whenever I need them. Because you don't have to take the time out of your day to do that, so thank you for that. Same for Twisted Games, same for Zach Manor, taking the time out of y'all's day to... They don't do mocks, like I said. Maybe I did it, maybe I did, I can't remember. But they will talk about the matchup with you, which I really appreciate. Same for like our other friends like Nightor, Mystical, Leafeon, like shout out to those guys. And... shout out to the people watching this video, man, because y'all are really the reason why I keep trying to make the content, and why we try to, you know, try different things and try to improve and just try to keep getting better as a player and stuff. Please look forward to Season 8 when we come back on Champions and we're the defending champ. And yeah, I think I've said everything that's on my heart, at least for the moment, because like I said, I'm lost for words, so I don't really know what I want to say. But hopefully I've said enough that people can, you know, understand how I feel right now. But yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, everybody, peace out.